What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Good early afternoon from Johannesburg, South Africa. Hope everybody's doing well. Low volume weekend with our long weekend here. We just had Canada Day, and now it's July 4th in the U.S., so they're over there celebrating. We may not see that much movement today. As you can see, over the weekend, the volume was quite low. So currently we're sitting at 19,560, up 1.9 on the day. We're seeing a market cap of 369 billion, 24-hour volume 15.73 billion. Let's hop into the charts. We're going to start here on the 1 hour. So the bullish scenario is that we've gone through our ABC correction. We've had a wave 2 pullback, and we've already had our first impulsive wave within our larger wave 3. Within each wave is 5 subwaves, as you guys know, but for anyone new to the channel. So the bullish scenario is that we're still going through a corrective wave 2. We haven't seen a lot of strength in the market. Obviously, you can see the volume has been quite low over this long weekend. So this was the target area for the wave 2 pullback. So I'm just going to quickly take this box out. Actually, I'm just going to make it smaller to show you the level of resistance that you want to break here. So if we are going to see an impulse to the upside and see our wave 3 within our larger wave 3, then what we want to see here is we break this level of resistance, which is currently coming in around 19.6, 19.7, and of course that major level we've been covering here on the channel at about 19.8K, which is the previous bull market high. Now I don't have a lot of how should I say this? I don't have a lot of confidence in this bullish move to the upside. I think it would be much easier for us to just simply sell off, come down, lose this low, and start coming down to 17K. However, for me to flip bullish is for us to get above that 17.8K level that we've been covering on the channel, which is that massive level. I said, look guys, if we break below it and we stay below it, that's quite negative for Bitcoin. And of course, it's been a long weekend, so the price action has been very slow, very boring here. But if we were to break above it, if volume steps in, we get back above it, we hold it as support, that's when you can see that wave 3 to the upside. Now I have noticed this ascending trend line, so we can take our trend line here from these levels of resistance, and you can see we have a large symmetrical triangle, and this can also be seen as a bear pennant. So you could, let me pop this over to the daily time frame. If you're seeing this as a bear pennant pattern, then what you would do here is measure your flagpole and take it to your point of breakout. That technical target would take you all the way down to that 13K support. Now, we've been covering that fractal for a couple weeks now. It feels like I'm not going to get too into it here just because I've been going over it in quite a few videos, but we had a wick down followed by 26 days of consolidation, just as we did right here. Wick down, 26 days of consolidation. And then we sold off, just as we did right here. We sold off. We had 14 days of consolidation. Once again, we're coming up on that 14th day. I believe it's today, the 14th day of consolidation before we dropped again. Now, just because there's a fractal doesn't mean it has to follow it. It's just something traders like to look at, as sometimes history does repeat itself. So if that were to be the case, then over the next few days, you would start to see some sell-off here. So the bullish scenario, get back above 19.8. As of right now, the market is looking a little bit weak in my opinion, but of course that volume can step in. If we were to break above that level, then I do think you'll see that wave 3 to the upside. And to measure that wave 3, as I've shown you guys in many videos here, what you would do, take your trend-based fib extension from the bottom of your wave 1 to the top of your wave 1 to the bottom of your wave 2, and that larger wave 3 target would be the 1.618, currently coming in at about 25.3K. And for the sub wave 3, take your trend-based fib extension from the bottom of wave 1 to the top of wave 1 to the bottom of wave 2. Sorry guys, having a little bit of lag here. And you're looking for a 1.618 extension, which is currently coming in about 22K. So the bullish scenario, Bitcoin comes up, see some volume step in. I think it would happen over the course of tomorrow or the next day if it is going to happen. It is currently July 4th, which is the biggest American holiday of the year. Shout out to Americans. Hope you guys are having fun out there. So if we break the resistance of about 19.6, especially if we break 19.8, then that bullish scenario can play out. But as of right now, if we roll over, we lose these levels of support, then we're looking to come back down to this low at about 17.6, 17.7K. Now, if you're new to trading, please understand that these slow periods are a part of the game. Don't rush into trades. Don't jump into trades just because you're like, oh, I need to make money this weekend. That's how you get wrecked, in my opinion. A smart trader, he waits for his trade, or he or she waits for their setup. Sometimes there's a few days where they don't trade at all, where they're waiting for their setup. One of the most important things as a trader is patience, not to jump in or jump out of your trades. And when we go through these really slow, low volume periods, usually I don't trade at all because they can be manipulated easily due to the fact that there's low volume. And I simply don't like to trade chip chop sideways action. I'll wait for confirmation of a breakout or a breakdown before entering my trade. So there's my 2 cents. Not financial advice, of course. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a young guy from Canada. Personally, I usually stay away from trading weekends altogether. But especially when the volume is this low, price can easily be manipulated. So I'll wait to see if we start to break these highs or if we're going to come down to that 17.6K price target. I don't have much confidence in an upward move. Personally, of course, anything can happen unless we get back above 19.8. But the fact that we've broken below it is not a strong sign in my opinion, especially if we have confirmation, we hit it as resistance, and then we roll over and we lose these levels of support, then you are going to start to come down to that 17.7K level. But of course, if volume does step in here, we break above, then you can see that nice push up to about 26K. But as of right now, we are seeing some weakness here in the market. So that's it for BTC. Big shout out to the Discord. Over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. And at the $10 membership, you can get my exact entries, exits, and take profits for my spot trades, for my leverage trades, my exact trade setups, and you can sign up through the Patreon. Also, $4,500 in bonuses on Bybit. That's where I do all my trading, my favorite exchange for trading. All links are in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.